Alright. Hello everyone, welcome. We're back here with Diablo IV, chapter 14. And today we're gonna finish up the main story. I'm pretty close to the end. I'm pretty sure I'm on the last act, so we're gonna jump into it and get it done. Marhaba, AB. Not too bad. I just woke up about half hour ago. What about you? How are you doing today? I hope everything is good.
Serves him right.
Evil stirs in Kahajistan. Meet with Harajum and Parched Wanderer in Tarsarak. Which, we don't have Tarsarak? Is this Tarsarak? This is Tarsarak. Right, because we're going to head to Chaldeum from here. Okay. So, do we have... I need to go to a chest? Not really, to be honest. Yeah, so let's stop in at the blacksmith then. If I don't need to go to a chest. We'll offload everything I have and then we'll go from there. That's good to hear. How has the weather been? Has it been good weather lately? I know here it's been kind of sporadic. We've got a lot of rain recently. Been good though. I like the rain, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I'm pretty good.
I want eyes on the road waste, sentries at the walls. The sinners will come running. Let none through.
Notice board. By order of Inarius the Father, anyone known to have served the demon Lilith must be delivered at once to the Night Pendant. Those found giving aid to these heretics will face the light in kind. Well, it's not bad then. Sunny's always good, right? Narelle, where are the others?
Lorath and Donan have gone to Chaldeum. The knights march on the city. They felt it best to follow. But I wanted to wait for you. Can I ask you something? Something personal.
You know you can.
Do you ever feel like nothing you do matters?
More than I'd like to admit. They call me hero, but underneath, I'm still the same person I always was. Powerful, sure, but flawed, too. I try, yet my best isn't enough. Not for Yorin, nor your mother.
Does it get any easier?
It can, with a good ally.
Thank you for being honest. It helps, knowing I'm not alone. We should go. I'll find the others in Chaldeum.
I love how the cat walked into the scene there and just kind of sat down and stared at Narelle. It's kind of cool. So where exactly is Chaldeum? It's the next one over. Looks like I can follow this road and kind of get over there. Right now I would say it's cool. It's not cold. I think it's about 18 degrees. But it's been warm. Again, not hot, but warm. Like I said, right now it's cloudy. We've gotten a lot of rain the past couple days. We had a little bit this morning. I don't think it's gonna rain anymore though today. I wasn't expecting to see a trail of people this way. Road to Caldeum. Speak with the Harajim in the Caldeum Bazaar.
Blood rain. Not good. Time's running out on this job.
Slow down. You die now, you're stuck on the tree with Elias for eternity. Nobody wants that.
I was fine on my own.
Demon corpse. A dead demon brute bearing wounds from Lorath's polearm. Is Inarius here?
I don't know, but he should be here. It's his army on crusade.
That's fair. What is this rain?
Tears of blood rained on a desert jewel. So speaks the prophecy. We are witnessing cosmic history being made.
I'm ready.
At last, the knights are sacking the place.
Is Lilith here?
Yes. Just as the tree said. The rain, the Hellspawn, all spew from the Hellgates underneath the city palace. She's opened the way. If she consumes her father's essence, Sanctuary is lost. We can't let that happen.
Alright, looks like we're a band of 4. Let me just close this down. Yeah, no, 40 sounds incredibly insane. You know, the odd time we'll get up to 30s and higher, but that's very seldom. But yeah, no, when the government has to tell you, you know, don't go outside because it's that hot, you know it's pretty bad.
There's nothing of the light in this.
The display is the point. They need to make an example.
I guess we go this way. Yeah.
Inarius.
He's here, in the city.
Damn it. He's still the best shot as an ally we have.
This rain of blood. The sign we've waited for. Call the weak.
Did you hear that? They mentioned the Lord of Hatred.
Mephisto.
What? That can't be. Elias owned this cult. And Lilith owned him.
Steady, recruit. These heretics had this coming.
I'm fine, sir.
Osric, Inquisitor Captain. Why have you killed these people?
Demons killed most of them. We slew the summoners.
My week was okay. For the most part, it was good, yeah. I'm glad to be at home and relaxing right now, not working.
I need more time.
But yeah, no, it wasn't too bad. Pretty normal week, if we're being honest.
The time of prophecy has come, knights. Lilith flees to the gate to hell. I will slay her in that cesspit she calls home, and open the way to the heavens. All is as fate decreed. A spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. You who die in battle today, die heaven-bound. Rally the troops at the palace. We march on hell!
And after that, your plan?
The Horadrim. Always chasing after the battles of your betters. The angels don't need you.
The stone, Don.
We don't need the bloody angels either.
The hubris. You boast of a mere fragment of what this once was. The World Stone. Debased in the hands of fools. Lilith dies by my blade. Prophecy has foretold it.
That seemed like kind of a stupid idea. Quick, let's show him the soul stone. Dumbass. How was your week though, AB? You do anything exciting this week? What do we do now?
Same as before. This changes nothing.
Normally it's pretty sunny in Canada. Right now it's not, like I said. It's cloudy today because it's been rainy. It's good to hear. I'm glad.
How can you say this changes nothing? Our one potential ally just ran off with our one weapon. What's your plan now?
To stop Lilith. Down the cost. Inarius is mad with pride. Can't rely on him.
There is someone who might stand a chance against Lilith.
Me?
You bested Astaroth and Andariel both. If we can't find that stone, you might be our next best weapon.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll take a swing at Lilith. For a second there, I was like, who the fuck is that? But it's been a little bit since we've seen one of those. Excuse me, Warden, you have bigger problems than me. Pull my ass over there. Can't believe she's here too. Everybody's here. No, it's a Sunday. So today, technically, would be the first weekday. But it's also kind of weird, though, too, because casually like that, the first weekday is Sunday, but in, like, working terms, the first workday is Monday. So it's like how it is in Turkey if you're talking about businesses and such. The first workday is always Monday. Like, so for example, if I was thinking in terms of, like, considering my work, today is actually the last day of the week. But yeah, no, normally it's always Sunday.
Donan, you've come back to us, and not alone. Blessed be the light. The Father will deliver us, together.
He seized our soul stone.
His is the will of the light.
You still believe that?
How can you doubt us? After everything we've done for you and Yorin. At least, he doesn't have to see you like this. Stand down, brethren. Sin reaps consequence. I have faith the Father acted righteously.
We want to stop Lilith. Same as you.
Unbelievable.
Inarius awaits us at the mouth to hell.
We really gonna have to fight this bitch? Oh my god. Okay, I guess not. Just the way they readied up, I was like, come on. We seek the Hell Gates too.
Unnecessary. The Father will handle Lilith.
But your army, your people, they need help.
What?
As do we. We'll move faster together.
Loreth, the voice of reason. Rare pleasure. Very well. You may accompany us to the gate. Hark, knights! The day of prophecy is upon us! The Father will slay Lilith in hell and lift his faithful up to heaven! To the palace!
Alright, to the palace. Escort your allies through Caldeum. Okay, I can't. I have to walk with her. Yeah, no, it's like I said, it's weird. Normally, like I said, on calendars and stuff, the day of the week always starts on Sunday. But like I said, in businesses, it's Monday. I'm not going to venture too far out of my way, but I knew that was going to happen.
Feel that? The ground shook.
I thought that it was going to get blockaded and I had to go around, but... Something dropped over here. Common bow.
From the rooftops!
Go. We'll handle things here.
I'll handle things here. Excuse me.
Across the way.
Let's get the large rooftop. Wasn't expecting a boss battle here, but that's kind of cool. Easy. Very much so. There's a lot of things that are similar in Canada and the United States. America. But there's also a fair bit of differences too. And it's kind of funny because Canada is like a combination of America and the UK for various like reasons, because obviously like we were discussing a long time ago, Canada's under like a monarch, right? So we have well, we had a queen. I guess it's a king now. Not used to that, but so we have a ruler like that. What was that I seen? Oh, it's a priest off screen. A lot of like mannerisms and stuff and words and whatnot we've gotten from the UK, but then also a lot of other stuff we've gotten from America, like norms and sociality and stuff like that. It's our first legendary of the day. As soon as I dropped it, it fucking disappeared. Amulet I picked up. Smithing amulet.
Must be something on the ground.
Reverend Mother, the gate is barred against us.
Hold our position.
I was waiting for that to break.
A word, please. We can't trust her.
Yes, but they've an army, and we share a goal.
For now.
Above the gate, it looks like a winch. I'll handle it.
Whatever you did, it worked.
Now they're quick.
Yep, correct. Yeah, we go by the metric system.
The train's gone slack. Must have snapped. I need to find a way to the palace.
Out of energy.
And that's not to say that you never hear about like grams or not grams, sorry, pounds or like Fahrenheit or miles, but it's less common. Generally speaking, it's, you know, in the terms that you said right there.
Ripped and riddled with holes. These bodies aren't the night's work.
Of course, I got it right at the end. What shrine did I get? Critical strike bonus. I was trying to keep an eye out for any altars I might find. I didn't think I was actually going to find an altar here. Glad I was looking around though. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, certain small conversions I'm used to, like feet for example, only because like certain norms and stuff, right? Like for example, we have a lot of subways in Canada, which is an American company. So when you ask for like a sandwich, it's, you know, 6 inch or foot long. A lot of construction stuff measured in, you know, feet, not meters. I should say measurements in general. Usually when you talk measurements, you're talking like feet. Foul cistern. Come through the caltrops. There's a good choke point. Also got a Paragon point. Right side of the road. And same with like the cars. When you get in the car, the driver's side is the left side, unless you have an imported car.
What was that?
Duriel! Oh my god. I think we're gonna see Duriel. Alright. Bring in the A game. My recollection, he also did not dig before, but it's been a while since we played D2. This is a different version of them.
Need more time. Need more energy.
That was the worst time for him to get stunned. Oh. Man, I wasted my whole character power for that. Well, I didn't waste it, but you know what I mean.
Lesser evils beyond Antaria. Could that thing have been one? The Haradrim should be at the palace. If they made it.
That was one of the lesser evils. Gold Duriel. Of course, the dagger, unfortunately, is not better than what I have, but... Let's continue on. There's a waypoint way up here, too.
Thank heavens you're here. I convinced them not to go without you.
You should have kept your temper with Prava.
I know. But you shouldn't have thrown away the stone, either.
Yeah, but like I said, we've adapted a lot of American things too. I don't really know why we drive on the right side of the road and not the left side. Furthermore, too, because, like I said, the passenger side's the left side of the car, so when you're driving on the road, if, like, God forbid, you got into a head-on collision, like, from the person on the other side of the road, you're basically gonna die. Whereas if you're on, like, the opposite side of the car, then... But I guess it's for perspective, right? Because the same thing, if you drive on the left side of the road, the car is, like, your driver's side's on the right side, so whatever. I'm ready. Am I, though? Hold on. Let's clear out the inventory real quick. I don't have any jewels or gems, right? I do. Okay, so that means let's go back to... Kid Bardu. I just realized I haven't seen another player this entire time. Although I've been doing like main quest story stuff, so I didn't think I was going to, but not even in town here.
Win favor, my friend.
And again, Baldur's Gate 3 came out, and I know everyone's loving that. But it's also not fair to compare there's a player. Baldur's Gate and this, only because it's two different things, right? See, that's a hard one to answer because I don't have experience living elsewhere, and I think I would kind of need that. But I guess if I had to say, like, a lot of the cost of living sucks. Like, and that's another thing that they get from America, right? Like, a lot of, rent is high, a lot of food prices are high, gas is high, like, everything is so high because they keep pushing the envelope, right? So they keep raising the minimum wage, but in turn they raise the prices of things. So we're not actually making more money, it's just they raise things to balance each other out, but everything's still high. I think one of the things that bothers me the most is the cost of schooling. Like, schooling costs like thousands and thousands of dollars, both in the US and here, whereas other places, like, it doesn't cost that much. Besides that, I would say, like, there's not a whole lot else that's really crappy about Canada. Like, we don't have a whole lot of natural disasters, which is nice. You know, the odd time, either the east or west coast will get, like, the aftermaths of hurricanes and stuff like that, but, you know, no tsunamis, God forbid, you know, fingers crossed. The odd time you get tornadoes, no real major earthquakes. In Canada especially, bad stuff happens, don't get me wrong, but it's not like the States. We don't have like mass school shootings a lot of the time. I can't even think of when the last one was that happened in Canada. There are still bad things, again, like I said, don't get me wrong, but, you know, generally speaking, we have less violent crimes. The weather's not too bad. Like, I think the weather is a good balance. You know, the summers, especially being in Ontario, we're like almost, you know, center Canada, mid-center Canada. The winters are cold and the summers are hot, but it's not like all year round is hot or all year round is cold. So, like I said, it's a good balance. Besides that, though, certain other laws or little things too, I think is kind of weird. Like, for example, to get your driver license in Canada. And it's funny because I was talking with a friend, like my best friend, she lives in the States. So to get your driver's license in Canada, you have to be at least 16, and then you can go for your G1, which is your written test. So it's about like all the rules and stuff like that. And then if you pass that, you get your G1, which means you're now allowed to drive during the day with someone that's had their license for at least 4 years. A full license for 4 years. So, okay, there's that. Then to get your G2, it takes another year. Okay, so you have to wait a whole other year. Sometimes you can wait about 9 months or so if you do like a driving school. It can cut the time a little bit, but not by a lot. Anyways, to get your G2, you have to wait a full year. And then what happens there is you take a driving test. And it's a small driving test about basic maneuvers. So how well you function the vehicle, safety, 3-point turns, parking on hills. There used to be parallel parking, but they took it out, and such like that. And so if you pass that, then you get your G2, which basically means you can drive day and night up until a certain point. You can only have, you can drive by yourself or with passengers, but you can only have, I think, one passenger in the car, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit for me. And so on and so forth. So it's not a full license yet. To then get your full license, you have to wait another year to go for your G license, which is your full license. And what you do then is another test, which it used to combine the two. So it used to be the G2 test, all the little stuff, and then they would make you do the big stuff too, which is like the highway driving and stuff like that. Since then, again, they've modified it and cut it down. So now when you take the G test, it's just the highway portion. Just the difference, because it's redundant to make you do both. If you've obviously passed your G2, you shouldn't have to redo those maneuvers, but yeah. So anyways, long story short, when you go for your license, it takes up to 3 years. You have to do 3 different tests, and like little by little, it's like, oh, you can do this now and this now. But here's the thing though too. If you have your G2, which is your half license, we're gonna call it, so you can drive by yourself or with one passenger or whatever the case, right? A lot of that stuff is like dependent on how old you are. So it's you can drive anytime from, let's say, 6 a.m. to 3 a.m. unless you're 18, and then you can do the whole thing, or maybe it's 20. I can't remember the exact age, but so it's a little bit redundant with that, because in the States you go for and again, my memory is fuzzy because I'm not from the States, and it's been a while since I was talking to my friend there, but about this subject anyways. Basically, you get your learner's permit, and then after a short amount of time, you can go for your full thing, and if you're good, like it's done sort of thing, right? And I've heard it's easier to get your license other places too, but I think the biggest thing here in Canada is if you're a person with like high anxiety, or just dread tests or whatever, then it's a really long, drawn out process, and it can be kind of mentally heavy. But I don't know, because at the same time, like driving, you have to be, you know, fully focused and stuff like that, right? Because, you know, what do they say? That you're more likely to get into a car accident than, you know, a plane accident, obviously, or whatever the case may be, right? So, anyways, I'm ready.
We have a heading. Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred. Across the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain. I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
And what then? We don't have the stone.
Enough, Donan!
Then it's up to me to stop her, right?
Alright, descend into the gates of hell with your allies.
You've been hounding me about this and that non-stop. Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's...
Enough! You're both so smart, usually.
Usually.
Not today. Yes, the stone is gone. Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. If Inarius has it, let's take it back.
It is the only way to guarantee Lilith's defeat.
No, not Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto, her maker, the prime evil. You know his powers of manipulation. His hatred has already poisoned us. Even Lilith fears him. Why don't you?
Are you done?
I am now. Think on what I've said, all right?
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad to have these chats.
I can sense your fear, Father.
Well, what did you see?
She definitely came through here. Lilith, she hungers for her father's power.
Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her. We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more, turn us against each other. Let's remember why we're here. Together.
Join your Haradrim allies in the Burning Hells. All right.
Everything feels wrong here. The air, the ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Let's go then. Search for Inarius' army with allies. With my allies.
I don't have enough energy. I'm not ready.
Take that. There's like a little geyser or something there.
Need more time.
A lot going on right now. Jesus. I kind of like how overwhelming this is right now, though. It should be. We're in hell. Like, this is their domain. You guys stop. Thank you. Fucking shamans in the background. For a second there, I thought they didn't give me a map. I was like, are you serious? Use my caltrops to get out of that one. Pretty smart of me. It's a pretty big region. What are the odds that there'd be... Nah. I was gonna say, what are the odds that there'd be statues down here? I'm positive there isn't, though. It would have to show on the map. They have all the collectibles on the map.
The others must have forged ahead.
Let's go this way. It was a cheeky move to wall us in there, but...
Time to recharge.
Didn't do much. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Abuse of power like that. But you know what? I mean, not that we're better, like any worse, rather. And I don't say that to be rude or ignorant or anything like that, but a lot of people have problems with our current prime minister. Go there. And it was like the same thing with the Donald Trump too in the US with the president. A lot of people had a lot of issues with him and was happy to see him go. It's kind of the same thing right now with Trudeau. But you know what? The other thing to that though too is people will never be happy. There's always going to be one side of that stone that's going to be like, oh, you know, worst leader ever, this, that, and the other. And I'm not saying, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that certain things aren't justified or anything like that. I'm just saying that, yeah, I always have to remember to take some of that stuff with a grain of salt and ask yourself, you know, is it really that bad, or are people just saying it? And a lot of the time it's just people saying it. In, like, the case of Trudeau, obviously. In your case, that's a different story, right? Like I said, that's an abuse of power and doing that just to stay in power. I gotta get rid of this guy. You. Burning overpass. Looks like you guys got slayed. I think I'm supposed to be waiting for something to happen there. It's not happening. I'll leave and come back. Can I TP out? I can. What I will do then, I'll come back a little bit. I'll TP out and come back in. That should probably fix it. Hopefully. Hey. Peoples. Uh-oh. Okay. The way that froze up for a second there, I got extremely worried.
Come back if you need work.
Don't let the cold bite you too hard.
Big sigh. Something's fucked up here. That should fix it. I was hoping I didn't have to leave the game because everything's going to respawn down there. And I'm probably not going to be right there. I'm probably going to be back at the beginning. Yeah. Alright, let's try this again.
Everything feels wrong here. The air. The ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
The sooner we can find Lilith.
I'm just gonna run it now. If we have to do one big battle at the end, so be it. Okay, this is better. At least they're talking this time.
Stand back, and I'll dispel the flames. Demons!
That's crazy. No, you don't get jail time for that. And it would be a whole different thing if you did, because there's so many people that criticize and ostracize and all that stuff. The Prime Minister on like the internet and stuff. And even in person too. Bosh.
Low on energy.
Tani so dilekitos.
And now I progress.
They didn't stand a chance.
Fodder for a broken angel's ambitions. Keep moving.
There's the Soul Stone.
It's Prava. Even she didn't survive this.
There's something underneath her. I know that glow. It's the Soul Stone.
Well, we should probably change the subject then. I'm pretty close to being done this. We're near the end. I can feel it. We just have to catch up to Lilith. Looks like Prava isn't dead.
No, the battle is not over. Their father is hunting Lilith.
Where's Inarius?
In the spire. Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is coming.
Not for these knights you led to hell. And not for you either.
Brother.
You're just a tool of someone who doesn't give a damn about any of us. And a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Chaldeum, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me, and... Wait. You took it? Insolent heretic! Servants of darkness! You will all be damned!
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
Is she the only one? Remember why we're here. What we're fighting against.
What do you propose?
I have a tonic. A little something to numb the pain and get her moving. Drink up, Prava. If you're wise, you'll get back to Chaldeum while you still have a chance.
How are you holding up?
I keep seeing myself standing over Lilith, stabbing her. I can't seem to push the thought away. The hatred here is trying to worm its way into my mind.
In control of yourself now?
Anger got the better of me there. My head's clear now, though.
Is there any hope Inarius can find Lilith?
He was imprisoned here for millennia. He knows the terrain better than any of us.
Should we press on?
Yes, but keep your guard up. The cathedral is in shambles. We're on our own now. Stick together and find that spire Prava spoke of.
Alright, let's go. Balrog.
I don't have enough energy.
Bro, I almost got iced there. Nice.
Out of energy.
No, that's understandable. I get it. I have to really pay attention, use all my resources here.
Need more energy.
Seriously? In a spot where I couldn't hit her from that one side.
Watch out! Something's bombarding us.
It's coming from the high ground.
Help me put up the bulwark. It's so long. This them on.
Ninsa Light of Hatred.
The balance of power in hell will be overturned. This is not over yet. I will draw out your suffering.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't start really popping all my stuff then, because I almost did.
I'm surprised you still remember the words to the book.
I'm the one who taught you that spec.
Yeah, Valhalla, and then whatever I want after that. Probably something else that's short. Not that I don't appreciate Valhalla, but you know, I like to have diversity with my content and what I'm playing and stuff. And I've been playing Valhalla for the last uploading it for the last 5 months, and playing it actually too. It's almost been half a year.
More of this damn hellfire.
I'll clear the way.
I wouldn't mind doing more cooking sim. That was fun. And I just have other things. I want to play the Far Cry games as well. I picked up all those on a sale not too long ago.
Heed my call, Conrad. Strike down the enemies of Lilith.
Out of energy. Time to recharge.
Karam, Hounds of Hatred. Try to tank anything he throws up me right now.
She's the one who's been hunting us.
Oh, let's go get her. Yeah, eventually at one point I want to play the Far Cry games, because I've only ever played 2 and 3. I should have waited to heal. Matters not. Searing Expanse. Show me the big bad. Defeat the demons, eh? Right. A little bit of wave combat first. Why not?
All hail Lilith, Queen of under the
There you are.
I'm low on energy.
Got her. Said she was backing up there. I almost died too because I was standing in the fire breath, but I didn't want to give up my positioning.
You're not half bad at taking charge, Dom. I can see why you were that big man in Skosglen.
Was that a compliment? Someone write this down. Memorialize the moment.
It's not like I haven't given you one before. There was, that other time.
Oh, yes. The ground is shifting.
Prepare yourselves.
The fuck is that? Shava the Pestilent? Let's not stand in that. Or that. Let's not stand in front of it either. How big it is, I didn't realize I was throwing those far back. Lined up perfectly. I was stunned for a second there. Got real worried. Awesome. I can't even get close now. Which I guess isn't a bad thing, it's just... This should be it right there. Ooh, I'll take those. Ooh. Bone Weave Gauntlets of Surprise. Legendary Gloves, 616 item power. That's 308 armor. Plus 1 rank of Flurry. Plus 2 ranks of Twisting Blade. Plus 23 strength. 16% damage to injured enemies. When you evade or shadow step, you leave behind clusters of exploding stun grenades that deal 218 total physical damage and stun enemies for 0.5 seconds. Valhalla's going good. What'd I do? I did Winchester. It's all finished up. I started exploring Hamptonshire. I've done the final couple order members. All I have left is the father. And then I decided I'm going to full clear in terms of exploration, Hamptonshire, and then kind of go from there. I'll actually have videos up later today after the stream. And then I have another 4 videos that I have to render out. It's just... Like I said, my computer's getting to be old.
Bloody hell.
Lorath, are you...
Just catching my breath. I see the spire up ahead. Come on.
Is that... Okay, I guess it is this way. I was like, isn't that the way we came in? But okay, we know better than I. Molten Span.
Not far.
Investigate the Spire of Torment. There we go. I was like, I can't see shit. As if that's really a thing.
Any sign of Lilith?
Yeah, actually.
Lilith was here. I see the blood petals.
Din honum exousia. Ancora din exousia.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
Do you remember them, Anarius? The whispers of the damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns, and with such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
You deceived me!
Why, Anarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
I made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
Tell me, did they rejoice? No. They do not want you.
It is done. It all ends with you.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence. is their judgment.
But I set things right. What more would you have me do? Tell me. Please. Tell me.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Heavens, protect me!
No, you belong in hell.
Bro, that was so good. Oh my goodness. Bro, that was like the best cutscene I've seen in any of these Diablo games thus far, and the best part of this game so far. To go with this act, which is fucking amazing. Oh. Yeah, but you know what, AB? At least that, you know, when I upload my videos, you have something to watch in the morning and wake up to and stuff. So there's always a brighter side to things.
What happened?
Lilith, she tore off Inaris's wings. It was like she was toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then the prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not. Lilith is wounded too.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. We cannot stop.
Alright, follow Lorath.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the Sightless Eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought.
Well, that was kind of unexpected. Poor Donan.
Donan, you're bleeding.
I'm fine. But, Lorith is right. The eye is the only advantage we have. The only way to find Lilith. There is no time to waste.
Alright. Use the Sightless Eye then.
passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home in the end.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever. But I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to.
Explore the nightmare.
I will show you why the world has need of you.
That was where we made the passage.
Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them. They flock to these theaters disguised as temples, where false saviors tell them fairy tales of good and evil.
Shameful. Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet you stray from it at every opportunity.
And people submit to the spectacle. Yes, the world through a child's eyes. But you know.
The Haradrim know the truth.
Yes. But they are only keepers of knowledge.
I'm sorry, miss. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed those series. You know, that's the whole point of doing them, is for someone to enjoy them, right? I'm very happy.
It's so dark. I repented. Do you think I was too late?
My son was wiser than even the Haradrim. But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite Sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it. We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Venarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind inherited that vanity.
Blessed Mother, save us.
Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans. You.
I am no one's savior.
A true shepherd never thinks so. But look at your life. People see hope in you. Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight for Sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you.
Alright. Fight these nightmares off. Yeah, I started YouTube as just a hobby. I liked watching YouTube videos, and then eventually I wanted to try making
I
them.
will keep you shackled here forever.
I got inspired by a few YouTubers that I used to watch. They don't make videos anymore, unfortunately, but
Hello, friend. Need help?
Mephisto.
Take the gateway. It is your only escape.
I'm just gonna give it a second for my things to full charge. Big stretch. But yeah, no, I got inspired by you know, watching YouTube videos. I wanted to do it. It was a nice hobby, a nice distraction. And then it just kind of went from there. I thought, hey, if I'm going to play video games anyways, I might as well record my playthroughs, and then that way I can bring people on along with me in my journey, and they can watch me play, you know, the games.
The cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
Do not cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we?
What did my father offer you?
Finbar, the Shrine Keeper. Brawl, the Tyrant King.
I need more time.
Another 2 bosses up ahead.
Your defiance is meaningless.
I don't remember the Shrine Keeper, but the rest of these people I do remember, obviously.
As I thought.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, I don't remember the Shrine Keeper. But I remember Brawl, obviously, and I remember these two. Yeah, you never know.
You've thrown your life away for nothing. Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Nothing is sealed yet. That's why you're still talking.
You ungrateful worm. I will bury you in this nightmare until you beg for death.
Astaroth.
Sightless eye is the source of this nightmare. Take it and set yourself free.
Hey, back on point. More strength. Not that I necessarily need that, but...
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard.
I'm too damn old to haul your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorret. I see no reason to start now.
You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Scott's clan. And with Yoren. Was it enough? Will he think it was enough?
Yes. More than enough.
I'm sorry about Donan.
What's done is done. What did you learn from the Eye?
Lilith tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. Beyond it lay her father's domain.
We are too late.
We can't give up now. We have the stone. What should we do?
I don't know. I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut is the reason we've made it this far.
Alright, let's find Nirel. I'm gonna stream tomorrow, actually. A little bit of a surprise stream. But then the next official stream will be Sunday. Next Sunday from now. So what's today? 13th? So it'd be the 20th? Yeah. Sunday, August the 20th.
He gave everything. His home. His son. What was it for?
You've made it back. Good.
What does he mean?
This fiend helped me escape from Lilith.
Wait, I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead, as should you. If Lilith takes my essence, Sanctuary is lost.
What do you propose?
No proposals. I offer only my aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there.
Enter the fiery portal. Bro, he couldn't port us inside, he had to put us outside.
You've arrived before Lilith, but she is close.
Well, that's surprising.
What now?
We can set an ambush. I distract her. You trap her in the Soul Stone.
Yes, a wise ploy. And you can leave the stone with me.
Something isn't right. Mephisto led you to this moment. We're in his realm. Should we really be doing what he wants? Between him and Lilith, he is the greater evil.
You want to use the stone on him?
Think carefully. That path would lead to failure for all of us.
Throne of Hatred.
He's afraid.
It could work. We imprison Mephisto in the stone, get back to Lorath.
Then we seal the gates of hell behind us, and leave Lilith here.
She'll catch you before you escape. And if I'm trapped in the stone when she does, she will take my power. Don't let your hate for me blind you to common sense.
Nero, I can't trust my thoughts about Mephisto, but I trust
I don't know about that.
do what you think is right.
Your lives and those of all humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely.
Let us pray that worked. Come on.
Lilith will hunt us down. I must end it.
I'll find Lorath. We'll make this right. And we'll wait for you at the chapel. This better not be the last time I see you. Understand?
really trying to go for the kill there. No, I knew that probably wasn't the right idea. Of course. Lillard, the Darth Hatred. That was such a waste for my my ability there. It's unfortunate. Bro, instantly. That sucks. That really sucks. I wanted to do that. What? Okay, there we go. I was like, are you seriously? Alright. So we died once. I'll put some respect on her name. Not falling for that shit again. And the worst part is, I was trying to get out of the circle too. When it hit me, it was just I was too far in and reacting too late.
Need more time. More time.
That almost killed me. I would have been so mad. Thank God. Oh, I don't think that's it. Oh, thank God.
Sanctuary was meant as an escape from the eternal conflict. And yet, here we are, again. I gave you free will, and you've squandered it, wasting it on a crusade you don't understand. You chose tyranny when offered freedom. A poor legacy for my gift. Without me, you would have no victory. And its cost will be more than you can pay.
Ooh. That was definitely the hardest fight thus far, and that's because that was the final boss, so it only makes sense. Never seen anything like that. Mother's Embrace. Unique ring. 1 of 1. 18.7% fire and shadow resistance, plus 8 all stats. 2.3% lucky hit chance. 6.5% critical strike damage, 13% overpower damage. If a core skill hits 5 or more enemies, 35% of the resource cost is refunded. That's insane. Every tome, every scroll, every book in this temple produces the same answer. The only being willing to stand against the eternal conflict against the prime evils was Lilith. Elias. Maybe I get rid of the Ring of Umbral for that. Bone Weave, Folds of Uncanny Treachery, Legendary Pants, 571 item power, 571 armor. When injured, your potion also grants 20% movement speed for 2 seconds, plus 23 willpower, plus 2 ranks of Jerk Shroud, 7.5% damage reduction after a distant, 7.5% damage reduction from distant enemies, plus 22 strength, or dexterity, Jesus, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Dealing direct damage to a dazed enemy with an agility skill grants stealth for 4 seconds. Breaking stealth with an attack grants you 25% control and parry duration reduction for 4 seconds, and it's double socketed, which is very nice. Alright, let's speak to Lorath. Lilith is vanquished. Yeah, no, I would have loved to do that first try, but she hits hard and some of those attacks were insane. I almost died twice in that second fight, actually.
It is done. Lilith is no more.
Is she trapped in the stone?
No. Mephisto is. He helped us reach the Cathedral of Hatred before Lilith did.
Of course. He had a hand in all of this from the beginning, didn't he?
We had to take the risk.
No. I understand. Where is the stone?
Mirel. She didn't come back to you.
Who would have thought?
No.
She must have already gone ahead to the desert chapel.
We'll go after her. Quickly. I need to bring Donan and seal the gates of hell behind us. I will only slow you down.
You can't do this on your own, my friend. We came together. We leave together too.
Now, we are truly alone. The creators of Sanctuary, Angel and Demon, Father and Mother, are dead. They made us in their image. Their conflict is a part of us. It always will be. But is there any truth to Lilith's vision? This mad idea that we can escape the eternal conflict? Or will we walk the same path of all children who rebel against their parents? So often we simply become them. These are not questions befitting an old man. I don't have much time left. This struggle is not mine anymore. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Neyrel avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Neyrel, we will find a way. We have to. Rest, girl, while you can. We'll be on the move again soon.
What a surprise. She's not here. Whoever could have thought?
Why didn't you wait for us?
Is Try that again. Is Mephisto already influencer?
No.
Her?
It will take time for the corruption to spread from the stone. She must have left for a reason.
Maybe she's gone to the vault.
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred. We can't lose Neyrel too. Come on.
See, here's the thing. This entire time, I was thinking that Wolf...
Will this never end?
I'll save that thought. This entire time, I was thinking that Wolf wasn't Mephisto, but rather Diablo. But then, obviously, when it kind of came into sense that it was Mephisto...
Yosef, what do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Haradrim have used their dark magics to bear a great evil into our world. Commit their wicked souls to the Father and retrieve the Soul Stone.
Of course.
Yosef. He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Scotland. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I thought the dead deserved nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrelle might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
I'm still not convinced. Like, there has to be something we're missing about this story here or something, because we've hit the climax. We killed and defeated Lilith. So unless she's not dead, what's the end game here? You know, why are we going back to Donan's estate? Why is Neyrelle running? Well, we know why. She's being chased. But also, why go back to the vault? Might as well break down what I can while I'm here.
You can take what's left. That there's what, boy.
We don't have a jeweler here, right? What's the chance I'm allowed to go back to Kiva Shed? Probably not very good, right? It's raining again. I thought I could hear water or something. Yeah. If I am allowed, let's head back to Kiva Shed. I want to upgrade the unique ring that we picked up. I want to throw on some gems into the pieces of equipment that we have. Well, that's just it, AB. I don't know. Like, this should be the end of the story. I'm thinking this is just kind of resolution at this point, or maybe set up for like a DLC or something, because we're basically right there at the end. I can't see there being more, but to that same degree, I could be wrong.
May the light keep you.
So I'm gonna beat this, and I think we're very, very close to the end. Thinking probably resistance to all, right? I was thinking maybe armor, but... Alright. Let us... back to Yelzna. Head back to the Horadrim Vault. But yeah, this has to be just resolution, like epilogue stuff.
I know what I saw. She had horns like a beast, strode right past where you stand. A path of scales. This is what I saw in the reflections. We're close. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to...
Oh. No. You don't think she's actually trying to?
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope.
I didn't think she'd be back there, but you gotta check. Also, it's all grayed out.
I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my mother's daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way. And I'll follow it to the end.
Parchment is covered in Horadric ruins beyond your comprehension.
But that letter wasn't here before. They must have left it.
travel right from here to Firebreak Manor.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. My mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming. It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing Horadrim. You were bitter. You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go. Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers. I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know he'll want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive and clean up the mistakes I leave behind. I know you don't want to hear this, but you don't get to quit. Not again. Wish me well, Lorath. Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again.
Well, that was good. To answer your question, AB, I did expect it to be that long when I seen the size of the map, because that map is huge. It's bigger than, like I said, the first 3 games combined easily. So I was expecting it to be long. I think the ending was a little drawn out. I don't know if I liked it, but if it's set up for something else, then that's understandable, and obviously it is. So until we know what that setup is, I'm going to kind of hold my thoughts on that. Overall, though, amazing. I can't speak highly enough about this game. It's so good. Yeah, no, I don't even know where to start. Like, the development from, like, 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 3 was kind of but from 3 to this, honestly, I think they kind of nailed this new system, because the Diablo games never used to be like this, never used to be like super duper fast paced. And honestly, when I heard about 3 and seen a tiny bit, I was kind of skeptical, but then actually playing 3, I thought, you know what, it actually works well. And then I think with this, they just improved upon so much so quickly that it was so nice. The story was amazing. I really liked the story. I think Act 6, the final act there, was the best act of any of the Diablo games. The cutscenes in it were amazing. Just the feel of being through hell, like that was the best hell experience that we've gotten any of the Diablo games thus far, and it was so good. I think that, you know, they handled a lot of things well, especially for making this a always online game. I think they hold on. What's next? Lilith has been defeated, but there's still much to do. Level up and take on new challenges across the continent. Complete Whispers of the Dead, participate in Helltide, and challenge yourself in Nightmare Dungeons to gain valuable items and craft material to progress your character. Continue unlocking world tiers to gain access to more features and powerful items. When you're strong enough, face the Echo of Lilith in the final world tier. Here lies Donan, friend, father, husband, Rajam of the first circle, who walked into the hell for all of us. Yeah, that was the epilogue. It was more than enough, brother. Here lies Brega, brilliant scholar, loving mother and wife. I am with you as always in every branch and stone, born from this land. I was, and so to it I return. Yorn's gravestone. Here lies Yorn, son of Brega and Donan, protector of Skosglen. He was the true light. Let's head back to Kivoshad, and then I can kind of finish my final thoughts here. Yeah, no, I think the game is really well done. Like I said, Act 6, the final act, was the best act we've seen in any game. I really like the story. I like the way they conducted the always online. It has like an MMO feel to it, but without the necessities, right? Like, I don't feel like I have to sit here and grind the game in order to get to said specific level or complete said specific thing, right? So I think they handled that really well. Connectivity issues aside, and I mean that's going to happen when you have an always online game, I think they could handle the maintenance work a little bit better. Like, just shut down the game for X amount of time, or give players a warning. I can't remember what game did that. It might have been WoW, I want to say, where it was like, yeah, restarting the server in, like, 20 minutes sort of thing. Like, they could have did the same thing here. But overall, I think it was, really well done. I think the introduction of mounts, I think they added it too late into the game, because Act 4, when you find out that there's 6 acts and an epilogue, is, reasonable. That's halfway through the game. But you gotta remember, Act 4 was us down here, right? Yeah. Or were we in the dry steeps? I think we were... No, I think we were in either Kazakhstan or the dry steeps, but I think it was too far for putting mounts in the game. Obviously, they're account bound, so that means if we start a new character, I'm going to have the mounts right off the bat. But for covering this amount of distance, that amount of distance, I think they should have put it after Act 2 is when they should have gave you the mounts, considering look at all of this that we haven't even touched yet. Plus, never mind the fact that I skipped all the side quests in all of these areas. I haven't done any actual exploring in any of those areas. I still have stuff to do in these areas here even, so, you know, we're still missing a fair bit. There's another point I was actually just about to bring up too. Oh, the soft level cap, I think, was also a big hindrance on this game. I get what they're going for, and I mean, I play different. I have a, I have more of a completionist mentality when I play games and stuff like that, so that's kind of, you know, understandably different. But I think if they're gonna do something like that, they should have handled it better. And by what I mean by a soft level cap is, like I was telling you, so with these world tiers here, I might actually just run up there real quick and show you. It basically means that you'll encounter levels from enemies from level this to that, and so on and so forth. So for example, right here, world tier eventual level 1. It's recommended for new players or like starting the game. Level 1 to 50. Okay? Veteran. Level 1 to 50 monsters give 20% more experience, gold, drop more items, and are more challenging. Nightmare, level 50 to 70. And then you see sacred and unique stuff there. And then Torment, 70 plus. Once we hit 50, we still leveled up, but the enemies didn't. And I think, you know, that kind of sucked, because had I known that, I would have threw it on World Tier 2 sooner. We would have hit 50 sooner, and then, you know, I would have just rushed through the game, or vice versa, right? So I feel like we wasted time and potential XP gain by doing exactly what I did there, which was taking my time clearing out all of Fractured Peak and Skosglen. So we are going to come back. I'm not going to just leave it the way it is. I do want to come back. I want to do this right here, World Tier 3 Nightmare. So if I complete this Cathedral of Light capstone dungeon, I'll unlock World Tier 3. We can up it finally and then continue on, because what I want to do is, as much as I can, obviously, I want to finish exploring out this map. I want to do all the side quests, not necessarily find all the altars, but we're going to try doing that too, and all the dungeons, all that. So we still have a lot more to do in the game as it stands, but, you know. And also, when I up it to World Tier 3, I'll actually be able to collect the last of these spit it out. The last of the rewards for each area, so that will be nice too. Kaji saying I didn't even break the first one. Skosglen and Fractured Peaks, we have all the first 3 done. Dry Steps, I was into 2, and Hawazar just barely into 2. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think that's going to be it for now, though. I am kind of hungry. It's, you know, 1 o'clock here. And we did what I want to do. I want to finish this, so I'm happy with that. And when we come back, I think we'll get to thoroughly enjoy what lies ahead. I do want to participate in one of these events too, because we haven't been to one of those yet, so that would be nice. But there's still a ton. So if I had to guess, you know, another 40-50 hours just of grinding this out, because there's still a crap ton of dungeons in all these areas. There's quests, like, look at it here. There's 38 side quests and Dry Steps. We have 44 side quests in Kajistan and 49 side quests in Hawazar. So there's a ton of stuff, right? But yeah, no, we have the stronghold still, locations to find, dungeons, all that stuff. So yeah, that will all be later for sure. We'll be back, we'll continue on and all that, but for now I think that's a great place to end it for the day, and then yeah, come back to it. So with that being said, like I said, to anyone seeing this right now or that's here, I'm going to do kind of a a small little, I don't want to say surprise stream, but a small just spur of the moment stream tomorrow to celebrate my YouTube channel. It's another anniversary point from when I made it. So I don't know what we're going to be doing yet. I'll probably just play a few games, play something, just kind of chill and relax. But it won't be until later, unfortunately, until at least 4:30, well, 5 Eastern Standard Time, so 5 p.m. And we'll do a more proper one to celebrate it too. But I think for that, you know, I just kind of want to jump on during that day. As for that, though, the next official stream is going to be, like I was saying earlier, Sunday, August the 20th. It'll probably be around the same time. Most likely we'll jump in back with more Diablo stuff, and I'll see where we end up and what we will be doing. Like I said, more exploration and stuff like that. And then besides that, I'm going to continue to try to keep my focus on Valhalla whenever I can, pumping out as many videos as I can when I can. There's going to be 2 videos of Valhalla going up later today. And yeah, possibly even more depending on if the video I'm going to render out renders out. Yeah, my long-winded outro. Thanks, AB, for being here. Goulet Goulet. I appreciate you always being here, and I thank you for being here. I hope you still enjoy the content, obviously. Thanks to everyone else that's here watching it live. Thank you to everyone after the fact, watching the VOD back. And yeah, no, I'll see you guys later. Bye.